And I am raw to the bone. Happy Thursday, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. It's another day of coffee with friends. Never a dull moment with us. I'm going to start y'all out with the positive vibes of the day because you know what I say it's going to be a what?
Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing.
Hey.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do. The aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you
Good
take.
morning,
I try to
Ghost.
pick one thought, have some
Hey,
concentration.
hillbilly.
If I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication.
What?
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Life ain't easy, y'all. I think there's a reason, though.
Hey.
Ups and downs, just like every different season.
Come
y'all.
on.
Sometimes I'm high,
Other times I'm barely breathing, y'all.
You always gotta fight and hide
From the demons, y'all. Negative thoughts.
Thoughts of poison we ride. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap
All the bad for the good.
in my head when I'm lost.
Hey, what? So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive vibes are overtaken.
I got patience.
One day at a time, that's how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself the foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes
Temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation.
I live my life in my head.
Like a narration.
Don't expect greatness, do my best, man. I take it. Hey,
Wake up.
today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Step two. Step three. Step four. Hey. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday as we gather. This morning I laid in the bed and just stared out the window. And I think today was the first cloudy day I've seen in a while. And I almost complained about the fact that it was cloudy outside. And then I was like, you know what? I really can't complain. I have had nothing but sun, and hot weather for almost 2 weeks. So I really can't complain about today being cloudy and with the possibility of rain. It looks like rain out there. Good morning, Jay Williams. Good morning. And so I'm just going to welcome that shit. I don't have any place to really go today yet. I say yet because my life be so crazy, right? Like this weekend coming up, I really didn't have any plans until my son pinged me and said, can you babysit this weekend? And I was like, wait a minute. Now, before, when I was an active grandmother, that was nothing. I was like, oh, okay, I just jump in the flow of it. But being that I have been living my best life and retired from the caretaker business, and just doing whatever the freak I want to do for a change. And I've been enjoying every moment of that. I was set back when I was asked to babysit. I was like, wait, hold up. What? You mean like the whole weekend? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay, hold up. Right? I had to check my schedule and make sure. The only thing I had on my schedule was my 90-minute massage on Saturday, which I had to push to the next weekend. Okay? Because I can't leave the kid in the waiting room for 90 minutes while I get rubbed the fuck down. Can't do that, right? All right. So I had to push my massage to the week after, right? Then, my Friday night hangout in the city, that can't happen this Friday because my grandbaby is being dropped off Friday morning. Like, he's going to make sure my ass don't get the fuck dressed and go out. And so I had to cancel hanging out on Friday night in the city. Okay. So Friday night I had to cancel. Saturday massage I had to push to the next week. Sunday, I have brunch in the city, which I'm not canceling. Because by Sunday morning, come get your kid. I'm out. Okay. And so I was invited to brunch in the city in Harlem on Sunday, right? With my girlfriend Kia. I love it because she comes up with these things. She's like, let's go to brunch. It was a whole group chat. I don't even know the people. This is how you know that I'm really trying to live outside the box and stay true to myself and my growth and my healing. Because normally the first question I would ask people is, who's going? When somebody invites me out somewhere, the first question I ask is, who's going, to make sure that my personality gels with theirs. But the new me, I don't care who's going. Okay? If I want to go, I'm going. That's all that fucking matters, because I have come to the realization that my personality, you either going to like it or you're not, right? But I always move with love, right? And so I don't care who's coming, because I'm pretty sure for the most part, whoever is coming is going to be fine. We're going to have a great fucking time. Okay. And that's how I'm looking at stuff now. I'm trying to get out of the habit of like asking for a list of attendees. Does it matter? Not to me. Well, I should rewind. Maybe it's based on the person that invited me out, right? I might trust them not to have no ratchet shit. When I say ratchet shit, I hate when we go to brunch or lunch and there's one person at the table that's like, I only had chicken wings and they only want to pay $5.50 for their chicken wings, but they ate from everybody else's plate. They took everybody else's leftovers the fuck home. I can't deal with shit like that, right? I feel like if we sitting down and we're having brunch, the bill should be split. The only thing that I do have grace for is drinks, right? I'm a drinker. I know people who are not. So if you do not drink, I don't expect you to pick up my bill, my drink tab, unless you my date. The fuck? If you don't drink, I don't expect you to pick up my bill tab. But I don't want to be sitting at the table with somebody standing up talking about all I had was the chicken wings. Okay? No. And so I'm growing in a way that I did not ask who was going to brunch. All right. I'm just going. All right. I'm going to get dressed up in some cute shit and go to brunch. Live my life. Why not? Good morning, Georgie. I just saw a post that says, I just got my lick back from June 2013. Don't ever think shit sweet. That sat too right with my heart. Hold up. What is this lick back shit? Like, that's been a thing for 2023. This lick back statement, like, people are like, I'm getting my lick back. That means I'm going to cheat on you because you cheated on me. That's what I think that means, right? And so this person finally got their lick back from June 2013. 10 fucking years later, they still trying to get a lick back. Wow, that's some deep ass hurt. That reminds me, there was a post, these groups on Facebook be cracking me up. And is this the Natural Hair group? No, this is the Bachelors group, right? That group be funny because ain't no single people. Listen, there's a whole Bachelors group, right? And 90% of the people in there are not single. That's what makes it funny, right? Because single people join that group and they be like, oh my God, This is a bachelor's group, but all of y'all are in here got boyfriends and girlfriends and shit, and people rank them every time they come in here and be like, saying something smart about the bachelor's group. Don't come in here and say nothing smart about the bachelor's group, right? But somebody posted in there, have you ever had your windows broken or your tires slit on your car? I got a piece of hair and I don't know where it's at. Have you ever had your windows broken or your tires slit on your car? And I read that question and I was like, hell no. I have never had my tires slit or windows broken on any of my cars, nor have I ever slit anybody's tires or broke anybody's windows on their cars. But baby, these people had stories. One guy said his tires was slit, his windows was broken, and she pushed the car in the lake that was in the back of her house. I was like, what the fuck did you do? Not slit the tires, break the windows, and then push the whole motherfucking car in the lake behind her house? What the fuck did he do? It was my question. And he said he simply wanted to be single, but that didn't go over well with her. I was like, what in the fuck? Meanwhile, I think he said this woman was a whole lawyer. It don't matter what your profession is. Y'all motherfuckers be serious about slicing tires and breaking windows and fucking up people's cars, right? That was his story. I thought his story was the funniest. But baby, when I saw the women were posting that their windows have been bashed in and their tires have been slit. And I said, hold up. By men? Men are going around bashing windows and slicing tires too? I didn't know that shit. One girl said it wasn't the man, but it was the girl he was messing with that did her car. But I think another 2 women on there said the men slashed their tires and broke their windows. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know men did that. I didn't know men did that. Anybody on here had their shit slashed and windows broken? Cause I didn't know men did that shit. Good morning, Aquanda. Yes, hit the like button. Give me the thumbs up as you guys are coming in. Okay, Hillbilly said, the topic, I'm a nihilist. I think all actions are meaningless on one side. No thoughts could be possible. On the other hand, it frees me up to prescribe the meaning I want, making all thoughts positive. Oh, I got to come back to that. That's a deep one. He went right to topic. We didn't even get there yet, but I was curious as to what he was saying. And that's a good one, Hillbilly. I need, you know, I'm going to hug you when I see you because you be dropping some gems on here because you're like, I'm a whole nihilist, right? I think that's how you pronounce that, right? All actions are meaningless. On one side, no thoughts could be possible, right? On the other hand, it frees me up to prescribe meaning I want, making all thoughts possible. Wow, that need to be, that's like a positive thought for the day, Hillbilly. Good morning, Mika. Okay, Georgie, so lick back is revenge. Any kind of revenge? Oh, you know what? Okay. So it's just simple revenge. Because I thought lick back meant you cheat on me, I cheat on you, but it's any kind of revenge. Got it. Right, Ghost, right. That's what he said. I can't fight you, but I'll fuck up your car. But I didn't know men did that. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit if men are going around doing that. Because one girl said her man slit all of her tires and then he bought her new tires. So what you do that for, sir? You slid all of her tires to turn around and buy her new tires. Okay. Y'all are dangerous out there. I'm going to go ahead and read the positive thoughts so we can get into, current events, some shit I wrote down in today's topic, right? Because Hillbilly already started on today's topic. August 24th. Y'all know August is the month of faith, and we almost out of August, y'all. The fuck is going on? Summer is leaving. These baby kids here about to go back to school. Okay? I am faith-filled and fear-free because I have a wonderful imagination that imagines wonderful things for my life. Kind of what Hillbilly said in a different way. Can you imagine what would happen if for just one moment, with every fiber of your being, you allowed yourself to believe that you can have life exactly as you choose to have it? Can you imagine what would happen if you believed with your hair, your eyebrows, and lashes, with your fingers and toes, that every good thing you have ever wished would happen could happen right now? Let your central nervous system and all the lobes of your brain be filled with the grandest vision of life you can imagine. Allow your feet, legs, arms, and hands to think about all of the good things you would choose for yourself in this life. Allow the thought to move up your spine into the base of your neck until it spreads out across your shoulders. At that point, let the thought of having a life filled with joy and peace drop down into the pit of your stomach. Then allow it to stream into your heart. If you could imagine your life in this way for just a moment, your life would be an experience of unlimited possibilities. Feel the thought of a peaceful life, a prosperous life, nourishing your body, all of its organs and systems. Feel it getting hot. Feel it rise up in you. Feel it as it rushes through your entire being, growing in intensity, forcing you to throw your head back and shout, "Oh yeah, think it, feel it, do it." Can you just imagine what would happen? Until today, you may have limited, edited, or restricted your thoughts about the good things that could happen in your life. Just for today, allow yourself to be totally involved with just one good thought. Give yourself permission to get your entire being involved. Then watch to see what happens. Today, I am devoted to being totally involved with good thoughts about one good thing. Today. Good morning, Shirley. Today. Just devote yourself for today. Okay? To be totally involved with good thoughts about one good thing. I mentioned this several times on my show, but there are a population of people that walk around in the negative before they enter the positive, right? I have people in my life that as soon as something happens or they think something is going to happen, instead of thinking of the positive outcome of it, the possibilities of the positive outcome of it, they immediately go, "Oh my God, this thing is going to happen," or "this is going to happen." And they start stressing themselves out and they go immediately to the negative. I have always operated out of a positive space. Sometimes it's toxic because sometimes it's just too much, right? But, I think that was a part of my survival tactic, right? To believe that good was going to come out of one thing that I was focusing on that day, because in some cases I was in so many dark places at so many times at the same time, right? That I needed to believe that something positive was going to happen in order for me to come out of that place, right? Because I felt like if I just started thinking negative, then I would completely give up and then I wouldn't fight for the light at the end of the tunnel. Right. And so that takes me back to to what Hillbilly said when he said he's a nihilist. I think all actions are meaningless. On one side, no thoughts could be possible. On the other hand, it frees me up to prescribe the meaning I want, making all thoughts positive. Meaning that how I'm reading this, Hillbilly, is that, you know, you don't try to think about it one way or the other, right? But then again, your mind is so free, right? That you focus on the meaning of the things that you want out of life, right? And that's your drive. And that's where the positivity comes in. That's how I'm reading this. If I read that wrong, let me know. I mean, I love that. It still shows that you're not hanging on the negative side of things, right? When we hang on the negative side of things, we develop fears, right? And simple fears like, when I was planning the trip to Mexico, I was scared to death, right? And other people that weren't really involved in the planning stages of it kept telling me, oh my God, everything is going to be all right. Why are you scared? Why are you afraid? I couldn't explain the fear that I held on this Mexico trip because for me, I hold myself to such high standards in everything that I do. I want it to be as perfect as I could get it. I'm not saying that the outcome is perfect, but as perfect as I could get it. And my fears had me all bubbly guts and shit like that. And ultimately, the trip turned out wonderful, right? And with each accomplishment, right, I fear less and less and less, right? And so I feel like I conquer those fears and I continue to move towards the things that I want because even though I fear, I still move with positivity. I do not allow the negativity to team up with my fear because I'm afraid if I do, I'm not going to be able to advance and do the things that I want to do because I'm going to allow fear to take over, right? And so most of my life, I have been operating out of positive thoughts and positive spaces, even when I found myself being disappointed, right? I am the person that looks at the glass half full and not half empty, if you know what I mean. Oh, I did good, Hillbilly. I love it, right? I love it. Listen, Hillbilly, sometimes you drop some deep shit, and I had to think about that for a minute. But I love that. I love that. As a matter of fact, now that we talked about that, Hillbilly, since we're talking about, you prescribe to the meaning, right, of things, how is that floaty business going? Because I'm keeping track of that shit. How is that floaty business going? No goes. That was not the point. Why he slit her tires in the first place. She was supposed to buy her own tires. Now that ain't right. That is not right. Okay. See, Hillbilly, that goes back to your nihilist, right? That goes back to the nihilist thing, right? You see the glass 50% full of water and 50% full of air. You see it for exactly what it is, right? Meaningless. But somebody else looking at that same glass will go, the glass is half empty. Somebody else will look at it and go, the glass is half full. You see how that works? You see how that works? So y'all, I want to tell y'all, I don't really rock silver as much as I used to, but I got silver on today, y'all. Gold is my thing, but I got silver on today. These earrings are from Glam Find. You know, I got to take a picture and tag my girl. Glam Find. Glam Find Closet. Sorry, y'all, the spit went down the wrong place. Glam Find Closet. I got my earrings from her. But this necklace, y'all, and listen. You hear the little bell? You hear the little bell in there? This is a Mayan calendar. And I got this from Mexico. Okay? A Mayan calendar. It has nice weight to it. I love this little thing. And so that's my reminder of the fantastic trip we had. Hopefully you guys got some souvenirs. All right, current events for today as the topic is floating around. So did y'all see that the legal team, Trump's legal team, has their mugshots? I saw Rudy Giuliani's mugshot up there. I was like, oh my God, Fulton County. Y'all really took these motherfuckers mugshots. The woman was smiling on her mugshot. You see how these white motherfuckers do? They go take their mugshots in their suits and shit, smiling and shit, because they know they're gonna get the fuck off. Like they showed up in Fulton County and took their fucking mugshots. I'm waiting for Trump to show up and get his. He's supposed to show up today, tomorrow, one day this week, and go take his mugshots at Fulton County. This is crazy. So I wonder, when they bring Trump in there and Giuliani and these legal and the whole Trump's legal team in there, when they brought them in there yesterday or the day before to get their mugshots, right? Was Secret Service there? Did they have some kind of security? Did they empty out a certain portion of the jail or the precinct? Like, how the fuck does that work? When they bring Trump in there, he's coming with the Secret Service, right? How do they do that? Like, how do they secure the jail? When you bring the president in there for a fucking well, you know, he always holds the name president, right? The title, right? How you gonna bring him in there to take a mugshot with Secret Service and everything? That's interesting. I wonder if they secure the jail or he just got to walk in there like every the fuck body else. Hi, Pat. Good morning. So Trump is on his way to get his mugshot. His legal team already had their mugshot. So Fulton County is sticking to their word. They said, we are not the fuck playing. RICO is in effect. Listen, baby. That's one. I can't wait for the Trump mugshot. I know it's the small things, all right? Number 2, how many women on here think just because when you get a divorce, right? When you get a divorce and you have joint custody of your child, okay? As a matter of fact, we need to check on Protagonist. I saw him post on Facebook that his car was towed due to child support. That's public information because he posted it on social media. So I'm not telling his business. He already told his business. It's on social media. I'm just sharing the shit. Okay? So I need to know where's Protagonist? What happened with your car? Your car got towed because of child support. We need to talk about that. Because Halle Berry's ass. Did y'all see? Halle Berry has to pay $8,000 a month in child support. Her divorce has finally gone through with her ex after these years of battling, right? And they have joint custody of the child. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the child is with one parent. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the child is with the other parent, okay? The weekends, they alternate, okay? So they have joint custody, so they're going to be splitting the time with the child. So they both have the child equal amount of times, okay? So Halle Berry has to pay $8,000 a month child support to the dad, even though they have joint custody and share the exact same amount of time with the child. She also has to pay the child's full tuition in private school, right? She also has to cover a myriad of other expenses for the child, okay? And so I just want to say, ladies, just because you filed for joint custody, I just want to make y'all aware that if you make money the child support system goes based on the income of both parents, right, during a divorce, right? And some women think just because y'all have joint custody that a man can't take you for child support, okay? And so, ladies, I want to say this. Men can certainly take you for child support, even when they have joint custody, okay? Even when they have joint custody. And so I need women to understand that y'all are not free and safe from the child support system. And just because y'all share custody in the child does not mean that you forfeit child support. Think about it. How many men are out here paying child support, right? And they also have joint custody of the child. But most times you will hear that the man is paying child support even when he has joint custody, but the woman is not. Ladies, that's because a lot of these men are not stepping in the courtroom and asking for child support. And I'm just dropping some gems based on Holly Berry and how her and her ex-husband have joint custody and she still got to pay child support. Okay? Ladies, you are not safe from child support. Okay? The fuck? I'm just saying. Y'all are not safe from child support. Let me go up because y'all need to check on our friend Protagonist because he was recording live while the cops was towing his car and he was yelling fuck him. Oh no, I am desensitized. That's because I was talking about Holly Berry paying $8,000 a month for child support, but it reminded me of a video I saw on social media of Protagonist getting his car towed yesterday. And it's due to child support. So I'm just saying, check on your friend, okay? Because I know he was very upset over that. Hillbilly said, I got to fight down to the Army Corps of Engineers. So the real fight has started. Finally, however, as I went in front of the county commission, the stakes have went up. Wait a minute. Did you see that, Ghost? Did you fucking see them smiling in their mugshots? This that white privilege, right? Because if it was a black motherfucker smiling in a mugshot, the first thing motherfuckers would have said was, that motherfucker crazy. How you smiling in your mugshots? Because they know they gonna get the fuck off. Okay? Hillbilly said, I need $2 million plus a government contract. So I asked for 150 acres and licensing to be turned over to the county commission or I'll fight to stop their illegal monopoly. $2 million? $2 million? Ouch. Like the fuck? That's a lot of money. Ghost, you said 8,000, that's it? Man, they have joint custody. She paying for his schooling and all of that. How much it costs to take care of a kid a month? How much it costs to take care of a kid a month? I know, Angel. I mean, I don't mean to open a Pandora's box, but y'all need to check on Protagonist for real. Because Hillbilly said, I threatened to involve media. I have gained the support of the state park superintendents, county commission, and my direct state senator. You fighting. You fighting, Hillbilly. I love it. This is going to be a major accomplishment when it's over and you open up that business. This is going to be a major celebration. You know what? They're going to be tired of your shit. But I love it. Shirley said, that's why I'm an advocate of getting contracts before couples start building together. You know, I was just having this conversation the other day, and I'm all for contracts and shit. I'm all for paperwork. I am. I'm all for putting paperwork in place to protect our financial interests in our relationships, even at my age, right? If someone was like, I'm going to come to you and are you going to sign this paper? Okay. Yeah. I would sign it. I would definitely sign it. Would you guys not sign a prenuptial? I would sign it. A prenup. If a man can, I might even suggest it. Like, and it's not that I have money, right? It's not that I have money, but people want to go to sleep at night knowing, listen, I done built this shit before you. I have a house, I have this, I have that, whatever little bit of monies. Because I know a lot of guys walking around afraid that a woman is going to take their money. But again, I've never met a guy that made a whole lot of money. Right? I never met a guy that was so balling that it made me want to take all his assets. I never had nobody that owned a bunch of land and properties and businesses and shit like that for me to take their money. Right? So I don't know why people be all having their panties in a wad, but I understand that the house that you might own, you don't want me grabbing at it, or whatever monies you have in your savings account, in your retirement plans or whatever, you don't want me grabbing at it, right? And that's fine. I will sign the prenup that says you can't take my house and you can't do this and you can't do that. The only thing that I would add into a prenup on both sides would be, okay, I'm not going to take your house. Good morning, Ghost. I'm
More
not going
than
to take your house, but in the prenup, I might say you might need to contribute to a down payment on something for me to buy something else, like $20,000 or some shit like that, so that I can move the fuck out and get something the fuck out. But I don't have any problem signing a prenup. What about you, Ghost? Would you sign a prenup? I mean, you're already married, but just
nope.
why?
Why would I? Like that don't make no sense.
Why wouldn't you sign a prenup? Why wouldn't you? I need to know why it makes no sense to sign a prenup.
I mean, shit. If we going into a marriage together, the whole point is to build together. Why you already planning for a divorce?
Because maybe they already have built some shit and they want to protect the shit that they built.
If you built some shit before I came along, I still plan on being with you forever and helping you grow whatever it is that you into. While I still do my own thing, I would sign a prenup, but not to where it says I don't get nothing from you. You got me fucked up. Nah.
Wait a minute. Okay, so you're gonna, but that's okay. You can put that in a prenup. You
Well,
can
see,
put
because like me personally, I'm an involved person. You know what I'm saying? Like with whoever I'm with, I'm fully involved. Like whatever it is that you into, I'm finna come in and try to help make your life easier with it. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So I know what I bring to the table. I know the type of motivation that I bring. I know the type of ideas that I can come up with, you know what I'm saying, and also put action behind my shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want this prenup to say that I don't get nothing from your company or whatever, I'm gonna tell you now, bitch, don't ask me to run no errand for you. Don't ask me to go to the store to pick up nothing towards that business. Don't ask me to do shit towards that business. Like nothing. When I say nothing, I mean print out a paper for it either. Don't ask me
That's
shit.
true.
Don't ask me to email you a motherfucking thing.
Right. But see, this is where you can write the prenup, though, right? A prenup can be written any way you want. You can write a prenup that says, I'm not going to go after the financial assets that were built before me. But any contribution towards that business during the time that I'm with you, any income generated from that business from the time that I'm with you and up to the time that I'm not with you, yes, I want a piece of that. Anything before me, you can fucking have. You can write it like that. Because you're right,
I mean,
Ghost.
you
I think I
can.
would feel the same way. Like if you had a whole fucking business and you wrote a prenup that said, fuck you, bitch, you can't get none of my business, I'll be like, don't fucking ask me to do shit. I'm with you, Ghost. Like,
Now, I was like, now, mind you, if you've been running that motherfucker without any help before I came along, then you shouldn't have no problem with my stipulations of saying I ain't doing the bitch ass thing for it if this is put in the prenup.
yeah,
But now at the same time, I don't knock nobody for bringing in the prenup. You know what I'm saying, for something that they done built their entire life or built their life. You know what I'm saying, to have successful or whatever. You know,
uh-huh,
I ain't into to taking from nobody shit. You know what I'm saying, that I didn't help build up.
yeah,
You know, so I get why people do prenups to protect their investments and whatnot. I mean, but you know, once you invite somebody into that world after the fact, shit, you know,
I know.
yeah,
Good morning, Sharon.
you gotta compensate me for that.
Um, Wait, Sharon said it's funny. I had something come up in my memories yesterday that I posted a year ago about someone getting their car towed for child support. Man, listen, y'all better check on your friend.
That's it.
Sharon says she would sign a prenup. I would too, Sharon. You know what? You funny. You said, well, you ain't got shit. Right? I mean, I would sign a prenup. Cause what the fuck? I mean, I'm saying that now because I ain't never met a motherfucker with a whole lot of money. So I be like, motherfuckers come and go all the time and they never left me shit and I still survive. And so I just feel like that. I feel like I could survive on my own with my own money. But if you are a millionaire and I get with you, nah, motherfucker, we gonna write the prenup and I'ma sign it. But you gonna make sure that I'm straight because after you got me in this millionaire lifestyle, I'm not gonna go back to a thousandaire lifestyle. I'm staying in the millionaire lifestyle.
And see, and as a millionaire, you know what I'm saying, that's probably why I would never date below me. That's probably why I would never date below me. Yeah,
But
but
forget millionaire,
I would probably just
even
get.
100,000 there. If you making 150,000 a year, right? See, I'm fucked up because I would be dating motherfuckers that make way less than me, thinking that they can handle it, right? But no more. Date on your level, even if you are in the 100,000 years. Forget the millionaires because you know what? Date on your fucking level. This way, motherfuckers don't have to worry about people saying you coming after my money. Cause what money, bitch? We got the same money. Date on your level. That's what I say. I don't want no more men that make a whole lot of less than me. I tried that and I thought I was doing a good thing, but I'm gonna tell y'all no lie, men get in their feelings after a while. They act like they don't. Some of these men, not all men, but the men that I've experienced, they get in their feelings and they start acting funny because they know that they make less than you. And so it becomes like they become resentful in my experience because as y'all can see, I live my life. I live out loud. So if you can't live out loud with me because you a little bit broke, I'm not gonna stop living my life. They be mad.
What's below me? Uh, a chick
Oh,
that a chick that can't live the same lifestyle that I'm living without my help.
that part.
Like, like
That's
if
a good answer.
if I take you out on a date, like I'm gonna tell you now, don't suggest no shit like Mastros or you know what I'm saying. Like, don't suggest no high end shit when your bum ass don't go there on a regular. Like, don't try to use me to get your 5-star restaurant meal, bitch. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take your ass to Chili's like you used to. Man, you're going to get that 2 for $20. You know, slow your ass down.
That's Applebee's.
whichever. They both.
That's fucking Applebee's ghost. But
I mean, she can contribute in other ways, but I mean, you still blow me.
I don't think it's
In
only
this sense,
related to money.
in this sense, yes, it is related to money. Because again, the
It,
money is what provides the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And that's why most women get with a man because of the type of money that he got.
you know what? I want to correct my answer. Is it only related to money? What else could it be related to? Right? Because you don't write prenups based on personality. You write prenups based on money.
In a prenup sense, yes, it's based on money, but in a below me sense, no, it's not just based on money. Like if your mind hasn't elevated to maturity of knowing that you don't have to entertain every piece of bullshit that come your way, if you feel like you got to argue and fight with everything and everybody that come with some bullshit to you, bitch, you ain't for me. You know what I'm
That's
saying? You're not for me. You know, like
that's
I ain't with all that. Like I don't like all that childish ass extra bullshit for no apparent reason whatsoever. Like you angry all the time. Like bitch, why? Why?
yeah.
Like you're still here. You living. You breathing. You got a job. You working. You know what I'm saying? You got a car. Like there's a lot of shit in your life to be happy for.
Yep. I am Jacinta. Great question. And that was one of the reasons why I dated the men that I dated. What if she or he was good with budgeting money? That's a really good question because I have never really been good with budgeting money. And so I did pick men that were really good, except my ex-husband, because he spent all the fucking money and had me in the dark.
That's
But the
good.
men after that, they were good with
Hold on.
budgeting their money. And that's why I chose them. Right. And so that's a great point. But still, even then, I am dissenter. Throughout the years, they became resentful, right? And started, saying little things that highlighted the fact that I made more money than them, right? So any decisions or anything that I brought to them, they always made it a big deal. Oh, you think you can make this decision because you make more money than me? And it started to become that kind of conversation. And I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Their own insecurities sometimes steps into the room and it fucks the dynamics of the relationship up. So for me, I need my man. He don't have to make exactly the same amount of money as me. He can make more than me or he can make a little less than me, but not substantially less. Like I'm going to put it the way Ghost put it. Being able to live in the same lifestyle arena that I live in currently without each other's assistance. Like I want to look at your life and see that you are paying your own rent, you are paying your own car note, you are going out, you are traveling, you are doing the things that matches my lifestyle all by yourself.
And see, I'm just saying you ain't like you're not gonna really know if they were strategically placed in your life to, you know what I'm saying, to bring to add in other ways until they actually get there. You know what I'm saying? And so that way you can actually see what they bring to the table.
Yeah. 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 That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Now I have no problem with, you know what I'm saying, with somebody like that can actually add value to it that isn't monetary but possibly gains a little monetary or whatever. You know, like I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I still need my peace. Like I don't give a damn how strategic you are with putting shit together or doing this and doing that. If you still on that humbuckers bullshit and it ain't about your peace, you still gotta go. Like I won't get them if I look at you and I'm like, man, nah, this public.
He got bad signal. So I'm gonna read some of the comments. Cheryl Lee say, if you have contracts in place before having children and building together, there are several things addressing the future that can be written into it at Pat, including the future of children. I agree with that. When I was with my ex and the one that I was with for 20 years, people used to call me stupid. They used to be like, oh, you giving the milk away for free, and all kind of shit. But we had paperwork. We had contracts in place. We had beneficiaries written up. I was financially covered, right? Even years after we broke up, he was still carrying me as his beneficiary and still had me on paperwork. And so we had contracts in place, and we were domestic partners on paper. And so absolutely, married or not, you can put contracts in place that can protect you and your future as well as your children if you have. Hillbilly said he would not. Let me go up because I know I missed some comments. So I'm gonna go back up and read. Zen is making pancakes from scratch. Can we get a picture in Discord of those pancakes? Cause I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Okay. I pulled away from the house. My phone disconnected from the Wi-Fi.
I know. I figured that. I knew you'd come back. Zen is on here making pancakes, showing the fuck off.
Must be nice. I love breakfast.
You do?
I love
That's
breakfast.
your favorite. Okay. You love breakfast. Do you get up and eat breakfast though, Ghost? You love it so much?
That was crazy. I don't. I don't.
Oh,
Like I can't I don't know, it's weird. Like I can't eat nothing hot when I first wake up in the morning.
okay.
Like I feel like I throw up or I just can't hold it down or whatever, or like I just don't want to eat. But anything cold, like some cereal, oh yeah, I can kill that from the time I get up. Like I have to be up for at least an hour or two before I can eat something hot.
Yeah.
Like I'll probably wait till I actually get out on my route and stop at McDonald's on my way to my first stop type shit. Like, but I won't eat as soon as I get up.
Oh, now talk about McDonald's, y'all. Download the McDonald's app, right? They
Been there.
You did that
I've been had that.
I was in North Carolina getting the free fries. The free fries are up to August 31st. So if you download the McDonald's app, you can pull up to McDonald's and give them the code that comes up in your phone and get your free fries up until the end of the month. I'm just the fuck saying, if you want to eat unhealthy, I do. I eat McDonald's fries.
And McDonald's breakfast, say.
What you get from there?
Hey, like I eat their lunch. They didn't, the whole lunch menu didn't mean with it. Like I eat off of that, but they breakfast, man, that
not the steak and egg.
That big breakfast with hotcakes.
Oh, you like that? You like a kid. You get them pancakes and sausages, the big breakfast.
The pancakes. Well, see this thing. If you get the big breakfast with hotcakes, not only do you get the pancakes, but you can actually make a whole sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit too.
Oh, they give you a biscuit?
Yeah.
Oh.
A big breakfast with hotcakes. It comes with the biscuit, a sausage, egg, the pancakes. Yeah, I make a sandwich out there too.
Okay. All right. Hillbilly said he's never made more than $40,000 a year in legal money. That's the key word, though, Hillbilly. You opening a whole floaty business where motherfuckers are asking you for $2 million. Okay, so you making money some the fuck where? On paper, 40,000, but you making money some the fuck where?
Man, okay. Hillbilly say, what about a man or a woman that isn't making much money but makes you live a happy life? I mean, that living a happy life that can outweigh money, but at the same time, money will cause you stress. Not having enough money will cause you stress. So it's like now you went from being by yourself with your money, doing your own thing, to pretty much adding an adult child that you got to help take care of as well. That shit becomes stressful after a while. Like, bitch, I wouldn't give a fuck how much I come home and my bath water ran and you massage my back and my feet every goddamn night. Bitch, that ain't gonna keep these lights on.
You know, finance is a number one detriment in relationships.
I mean, everything is so fucking high these days. It's like people really don't want to come together a lot. And excuse me for saying, but a lot of women still want men to pay all these motherfucking bills. They still want men to be traditional and shit like that while they still be modern. No, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes like the saying go, it takes two. You know what I'm saying? It takes two. Like you can't, it ain't that easy just to be on your own and live a super nice ass lifestyle unless you make a shitload of money. Like the cost of living is high as fuck these days. Everything costs these days.
That's true.
So I mean, beat that piece for me, but go to work too.
Oh, You know what? I'm fucking dead. You said be that peace, but go to work. I am
Yeah, but go
Jacinta
to work
says
too.
she contribute in other ways.
Such as
Right. Give us some examples, I am Jacinta. Contribute how?
Shirley, I can pay for that. Yeah, I can pay for daycare and I clean my own fucking house.
You
Man,
know,
like
and that's
you're
what a lot
doing,
of men are
you're
saying these
doing
days.
great.
A lot of men are saying they don't need women to cook for them. They don't need women to clean for them. They don't need women to do their laundry. So the
What can
olden
you
days,
I ain't got to pay for? What do you bring to the table that I can't pay for?
oh wait, I mean, what about also taking care? A lot of men are not caring about that, Cheryl these days. I'm hearing a lot of men be like, I don't need a woman to cook, clean. I'm gonna tell you no lie. I don't cook as much as I used to, even though y'all would be proud of me. Anybody that knows me really, really good knows what my favorite food is. Ackee and saltfish, okay? And when I was dating that whole Jamaican man for 20 years, right, he used to cook it for me all the time, and amongst other things, but that was one of the things that I never learned how to cook, right? And so in my new dating scenario, I have been taught how to make saltfish, right? So I figured I was going to add the ackee and doll it up and do my whole thing yesterday. So yesterday I made ackee and saltfish. I'm gonna post the pictures later. Ackee and saltfish, and I made provisions. Okay, that means I made the green bananas, I made plantains, and I made dumplings, y'all. I fucking needed the flour.
Man, you know what I love? I fucking love curry. I love curry.
You love curry? I could do curry. Curry I could do. But
And see,
let
talking
me
about
tell
this,
y'all something.
you could have made me go see my granddaddy and tell him to make me some curry. Man, my granddaddy from Trinidad. I want it now.
Listen, I fucked up this saltfish, okay? I mean, it tastes so fucking good. Can y'all see that picture? This is ackee and saltfish. This is what the fuck I cooked yesterday. And my damn provisions. Oh, I gotta show y'all my damn plate. Cause do y'all eat food like this? That's plantain, that's green banana, and dumpling.
Nope.
You don't eat shit like that? That shit was
I eat
fire.
chicken and dumplings. I eat chicken and dumplings.
Well,
That other shit
the
you just
mere
named.
fact goes that I made dumplings is a big fucking deal. I never needed flour and shape the dumplings and shit. I mix my flour with some cornmeal and a little bit of salt and shit. Y'all Jamaicans would have been proud of me. The fuck? Johnny Leon Hill, we love you. We miss you. We know life be lifing. All right, and we're here whenever you're ready to come the fuck back. So
Right, we ain't
Cheryl,
going nowhere.
nobody is caring. A lot of these men, now I shouldn't say nobody, but a lot of these men don't care about cleaning and shit like that no more. Pat said, I am Jacinta. Take the car to get his attention. The car is registered to him and now they got him. Mm. I am Jacinta. You want some of this shit, don't you? I know you do. I know you do. I know you
Wait,
do. It
take
tastes.
who car? Wait, take who
Are
car?
y'all talking about protagonist? Was she responding because I said protagonist car got towed yesterday or the day
Oh,
before?
and I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't understand that shit. Okay, you behind in child support, but you want them to pay child support, but you gonna take their transportation from getting to work to be able to support. You
Yeah.
gonna you gonna stop them from being able to renew their drive license to drive to get to a job to pay for child support. You lock them up, but still expecting child support payments. Like, make that shit make sense. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand the system sometimes. Like, ooh,
Well,
Lord.
like Pat said, is to get his attention, right? The first thing we're gonna do is want our car back because we need to get to work, right? So it's gonna get
That's
our
not
attention. I mean,
that's not getting my attention. That is fucking my life up worse than what it already is. Like, why
I
not
understand
add a late fee? Add a late fee to me, bitch. Make my debt a little bit bigger, but don't take my fucking car. Don't take my
because
car.
some people will never pay. You understand? They could add late fees forever, Ghost. You happen to be a responsible dad. But there is a population of men out there that you can add late fees and late fees and late fees and late fees, and they'll be like, fuck them fees and the payment and never pay. And so those population of men make it bad for those that are really trying to do better. Like I remember when my son came home from jail, he got arrested like 3 good times on his way to a job interview. Once they pulled him over and arrested him because he was behind in child support. And he was like, yo, I'm literally on my way, just got out of jail, on my way to a job interview, and you guys are arresting me. So now, A, I'm not going to make the job interview. B, I'm not going to have a fucking job. And C, how the fuck am I pay child support if y'all keep pulling me over and arresting me?
Right.
Right?
I
And
don't get this shit.
each time I had to go and bail him out, the money that I used to bail him out, they would put on a child support card. It would go towards his child support payment. It was a nightmare. Okay, that's why when my son celebrated being done paying for his first child and all the arrears and shit he owed like, oh my God, a lot of money, 80,000, I don't know, some crazy amount of money. And when he told me he was done paying, I was like, oh my God, like that must be a sense of freedom for you, not because the child didn't deserve to be taken care of,
What?
but
Who's gonna throw a party?
the enforcement of it. It's crazy.
Man, you
Now,
think I
Cheryl Lee
can't wait?
said, what?
I said, you think I can't wait? I have a minimum of 12 years to go. 12
I
years to
know.
go before my last one is off.
He celebrated. I mean, he still got 2, but he celebrated that first one because at least with the 2 that he's got now, he don't have arrears and all that nightmare. But he had all that arrears for the 8 years that he did in jail combined across his 2 bids. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money to owe. You
Lord
know?
bless. I just when God forgive me, but when Sway and that child support stopped, who fucked around and made my second kid's mother.
Mm. Cheryl Lee said daycare can't give your child the morals, etc., that you and your wife want instilled in them. I guess it would depend on what you want for your children. So this is a response to a woman that might not make as much money as you, but adds to the family in other ways by taking care of the child and, raising the child. But don't we normally do that? I mean,
No,
even though daycare
that's
might not.
I was like, that's a traditional woman.
Right, but I wasn't the traditional woman, and my child had to go to daycare, but I still had to work, right? And so I think that we have become non-traditional in the sense where for women that are not stay-home moms, right? When we are working, we still have to take the responsibility as parents, both parents, to teach our child's morals outside of the daycare system, right? And what you're describing, Cheryl, I would look at that as a stay-at-home mom.
Ooh, Angel, goddamn. But I feel like
Sounds
that. I
expensive
feel like
no
that was a
more.
personal experience.
Take the fucking car. I don't care. Oh,
That felt angry. That felt like there was a little energy behind that one.
oh.
I mean, at the same time, all right, okay, let me say this, and I've said this before. If you have the right to keep that child or to get an abortion, that man has no say so on that whatsoever. That man should have the right to where he want to help you take care of that child or not. That's just my personal belief. I don't give a fuck if he did fuck around and leave it in you and you got pregnant. The option was still there, and the option is yours and yours alone. So the option of his should be his alone. You get to decide whether you want to be a mother or not. He should be able to decide if he want to be a father or not. Period. Like, don't scream, "Oh, I want equality and shit," and then you don't want equality and shit when it don't benefit you.
That's so crazy because that reminded me of that African fucking movie that I watched at Theo's house where it was 4 really good close friends, and one of the friends in the circle slept with the other friend's boyfriend, man, right? And got pregnant. Now, mind you, her friend already has a child with this man, has a relationship with this man for years, and her and this man were getting married. Her friend and him had a slip up one night drinking, fucked each other, and she got pregnant. Now she pregnant, and he said to her, "You can't force me to be the daddy of this baby. Go get rid of it." She said, "I'm not getting rid of it because I'm 30 years old and I want a family. This might be my only opportunity to have a family." And so, she's pregnant by her best friend's baby daddy,
That's not a
and
family.
she's keeping it. And he's saying, "You can't force me to be the daddy of that baby." And I be stuck when people say that, because I'm like, okay, yes, there's a choice that needs to be made, but the choice was made from when y'all start fuxing without protection. You sign like a contract that says, "I might get pregnant
No,
and you gonna have to take care of this shit." That's like
nope,
an automatic
I ain't see
contract.
that one. No, no, that ain't no automatic contract. I ain't see that. My name ain't on that piece of paper. That's not a wild concept. That's a fair concept. I'm saying, like, I can't, if you got pregnant and you didn't want the kid, I can't tell you, no, I'm gonna force you to be a mother. I can't tell you you can't get no. I can't tell you shit. Your choice. Hello. Okay. I was your choice. And then
Now,
so
what
again,
Pat has a great point. So a lot of states passed that Handmaid's Tale shit where you can't get abortions. Are y'all
some
men
states
thinking
still
about
allow
that?
it. Some states still
I
allow
know
it.
another
Oklahoma ain't
state.
that. Oklahoma ain't too far from here.
Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up.
Do you
Is
need?
it illegal? Is it illegal in Texas?
It is. It is. It is
It's illegal
now
in
since
Texas.
that. It is now since that bullshit ass law done passed. But yeah, it is
Okay.
now.
All right. So Texas has that law where it's either, I don't know, because New Jersey, my state, said we could still suck them little motherfucking fetuses out. I'm just the fuck saying. So Texas is illegal. So you said Oklahoma is not far. The fuck?
Oklahoma ain't that far. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, bitch. I got the gas. Let's go.
I can't. Angel said no injury behind it. I don't receive or even need child support. I'm just saying. Jay Williams says the court sees a man's sperm as a gift if given during sex. What does that mean?
But a child doesn't choose to be born. But you chose to allow that kid to be born. You chose to allow that kid to be born. You had the choice to get rid of it. And when when a man is sitting there telling you, I don't want to be a father, I don't want to be a father, whatever, and you still choose to have that child, don't be surprised when he deadbeat father. Don't be surprised when he ain't there, ain't paying no money, and don't sit there and call him no deadbeat either, because you put yourself in that position. He
Well, I
told
agree
your
with
punk
Angel.
ass, he told your ass, I ain't want no kids and shit like that, and you still chose to fucking have that kid. You chose to have a kid with somebody who didn't want one, but you expected him to be there for you.
Now, y'all,
Dummy.
now, y'all chose together, but I do be side eyeing some of these women. Now, this is going to be an unpopular opinion. Y'all can throw cans and peanuts at me. I get it, right? This is an unpopular opinion, but I'm saying it because I picked the baby daddy that became a crackhead. So I understand not having the best of baby daddies, okay? But I still picked him, right? So I side eye a lot of these women that pick these men that already have a bunch of kids that they see the man is not taking care of, and they still decide to have a baby by this man and
Ain't
then
no
turn around
contract.
and call him a deadbeat because he's not taking care of your child. But you saw him not taking care of his three other kids.
Yep. You thought you were special, like most of you motherfuckers do. You thought you were
Right.
special. You
Yep.
gonna learn real quick. You not. You are only
Listen,
special to you and your mama, bitch. We don't look at you like that.
I'm going to say I side eye a lot of women because I be like, why you have a baby by him seeing the pattern, and then you get mad when he's showing you the same pattern he showed you before, right? And then you're gonna call him a deadbeat. Then you're gonna drag him through court. Then you're gonna curse him out. And you're gonna be angry. Not that I'm saying that you should not take in the child support, but what I'm saying is a lot of women have to take accountability in the men that they're choosing,
right?
and
That's like
the men that y'all are sleeping with without protection.
right. That's like fucking with a married man and he leave his wife to get with you and you think he gonna be faithful to you, dumbass.
Period. Okay, how you get them is how you lose them. The
I
fuck?
tell you, no, don't get the fucked up. Honestly, you are special to yourself and to your parents, but not to these men out here. Like none of y'all are special. Not especially not as special as y'all think y'all are. Like you're not. I mean, like we don't put y'all on no pedestal like that.
No, the men are just as responsible, Deb. I said that as soon as the man puts his dick in her puss, unprotected, he signed a contract, as far as I'm concerned, to take care of a baby,
Mm-mm,
right?
mm-mm.
The part that I said about women, Ghost doesn't agree with me. But the
That's that
part that I
imagination
said
running
about
wild.
is that the where the women need to take accountability is sleeping with a man unprotected and already seeing his deadbeat patterns and still risking having a baby with this man, expecting him to be different than he was with his other baby mamas, right? That's the part that I be looking at these women's side. I'm gonna tell you, my son has 3 children. My son was a whole fucking mess. Okay. And so when he had his first child, he was only 17 years old and he was still fuxing around and doing what the fuck ever, still on his way to the Hooskow. Okay. When he came out the Hooskow, I knew my son wasn't ready for another child, but here his second grandchild came, right? And I was like, oh my God. Like I'm looking at my son and I'm going, oh my God, he's not ready for this shit. He's gonna mess around and fucks around and land in some pussy, get caught that he done cheated because he just came out the Hooskow. He ain't ready. All right. You got to look at the man that you choose. Right now, today, my son is a whole different person. Right now, I'm pretty sure some women that he used to date probably look at him and go, damn, why couldn't he be this type of man years ago? But he wasn't in that space years ago. Right. And he's been called a deadbeat thousands of times. And I was like, huh? Like, I agreed, like, he wasn't the best. And I was like, but he wasn't the best when you laid down with him. Like, this is where the accountability comes on both sides. Like, I didn't want to hear from my son. My son could jump on this live anytime. I cussed him out plenty of times. And I was like, you fucking need to take accountability because you fucking fucked without protection.
Uh,
Both
Pat, to
people need
answer
to take accountability.
Pat, to answer your question, why did he screw without a condom? Because raw pussy feel better than condom pussy. Condom pussy, you can't feel a motherfucking thing. I just want you to know. The only type of feeling that a man really get from condom sex is knowing if your shit is wet. Not actually being able to feel it, but knowing just by how much that condom gliding in and out your ass. Other than that, ain't no fucking feeling. Ain't no
So
fucking feeling from that shit.
So you chose to take the condom off for your pleasure with the risk of her being pregnant. That is your accountability.
I mean, it's a possibility of her getting pregnant. Yes, that is a possibility. But
Mhm.
also, there are still choices after that. And at the same time, me personally, my pull-out game on point. You know what I'm saying, I'm cool.
That pre-cum could do something, you know.
It can, but the percentage of that happening with pre-cum is not very high. It's not very high. It does happen, but it's
Does
the
happen
percentage of that happening is not very high.
though.
But at
Hmm.
the same time, like I said, there are still choices. There was a choice to leave that condom on or to leave it off, but there's also still a choice after that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're trying to make it no choice after you decide to take that condom off. Oh no, now you just chose to take the condom off. You have no choice but to take care of this kid if I get pregnant. No, bitch, hold on.
Right,
You
because you
no, no, no.
signed
You still have a choice. No, I ain't signed shit. And when no pen put in my hand,
you
I ain't
signed with that
show me the
ejaculation
paper.
her
No,
cootie
show me the
hair
paper. Show me the paper. Yeah, exactly. You know what
in
I'm saying?
her
There is
cootie
still a
hair.
choice. There's still a choice after pregnancy, and it's called abortion. So there are still
No,
choices.
but you're not giving her a choice. You're saying you chose to
No, I'm giving you a choice. The choice is be a single mother or don't be one at all. That's
Oh,
your choice. That's your choice. If I don't want to be a father, your choices are be a single mother or
oh.
don't be a mother at all.
So let
Period.
me ask this. What if the woman that you getting ready to fuck, raw, said, nah, put a condom on it? You know that condom pussy is not as good. Would you have a problem if she was like, nah, put a condom on because I ain't trying to have no baby because I don't want to be making no choices?
If I was single, depends on the girl. Honestly, it depends on the girl.
I need what
Like
you
like if I didn't look at you like I would possibly take you serious, like I would actually be in a relationship with you. That's cool. I was gonna have this condom on anyway. You ain't have to tell me shit. Yeah, you ain't have to tell me nothing at all. Well, now, even though raw coochie do feel better than condom coochie, I still fuck with a condom. I mean, like I don't necessarily like my trust ain't. It's too much shit out here you can't get back. I mean, it's way too much shit out here you can't get back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm scared of getting the gift that keeps on giving.
I
You know what I'm saying?
that's
I don't want that gift.
I know. I know. I know that's why, and I guess that's why the other day you said to me, "Why don't I have one night stands?" Not that you pushing me out there to have one night stands, but I think all my life I've always been afraid of like catching shit. And I know people be like, "You can use condoms," but yeah, condoms, but then you got to worry about the saliva. Nobody really eating your cootie cat. Well, we talked about this with the dental dam. So the VDs are already spread around once you start eating each other coochie and licking balls.
Yeah. And ooh, damn, man, say. Let me tell you, it's funny. Yeah, raising kids is a huge responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that men be skating by because half the time he was already a bum ass daddy before she got pregnant any fucking way. And that's the accountability part we were talking about earlier. But at the at the same time, yeah, I mean I'm 38 though with 3 kids. I mean, I'm 38. I mean, I ain't had my first child. I was 24 and turned 25 12 days later. But at the end of the day, like I don't know why the woman ends up with primary custody over the child. Probably only because she carried the kid. That's probably the only reason why the courts do that. But if you want to be honest and you really want to look at the numbers and look at statistics, fathers are better parents than mothers. If you really want to be honest, fathers are better parents than mothers. Look at all these kids out here with raised by single mothers. Half the motherfuckers end up dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? Because they have no direction. But these kids that's raised by single fathers, that percentage ain't up there. That shit ain't up there.
I'm gonna
The
have to dig
motherfuckers actually do something
into
with their life. Yeah, they actually do something with their life. You know what I'm saying? Because kids respect their fathers more than they do their mothers. They afraid of their fathers, I should say, in a sense, than they are their mothers. You know what I'm saying? That's why when a mama sit there and scream at her kid all day long, stop doing this, stop doing that, or whatever, and they gonna keep fucking doing it. And then daddy walk in and just look at the fucking kid and they sit their ass down without saying one fucking word. You know what I mean? So why do the courts get it? I feel like it's only because they carried the child, so they feel like the mother's supposed to be primary. But also, mothers do have more of a, the instincts
nurturing,
of the nurturing instincts. You know what I'm saying? As far as we ain't soft and super lovable like that. You know what I'm saying?
What about this? Johnny Leon Hill stepped in the room when his life is lifing, and he said, "If you single and you want to have sex, why don't y'all get fixed?
Say,
Vasectomy."
but I'm glad you brought that up. That reminded me that I need to go set my appointment because my insurance covers all that shit. My insurance covers that. I appreciate that reminder. I need to set that up. But you fucking right.
Yes, Ghost. Yes, for the vasectomy. Ghost is like,
Man,
fuck that shit. I'm making an appointment and I'm going to get my shit clipped so these motherfuckers can stop swimming. I love it. Right. And I think more and more men that don't want the responsibility of raising kids should go and snip that shit. Because if you like raw pussy, then you should take care of your stuff. Thank you, Johnny Leon Hill, for bringing that up and reminding Ghost he need to go make his damn appointment.
mhm. I don't say yeah. A lot of fathers aren't asking for primary custody in court because it's not just saying I want primary custody and it's as simple as that. Like when it comes to the courts, how everything is set up, in order for a father to get primary custody, it's the same thing with the mother if she want to take sole custody from the father. You have to prove that she's not a good parent. You know what I'm saying? You have to prove beyond reasonable doubt that they're not good parents. You know what I'm saying? That they constantly do drugs, they in and out of jail, they got records. Like you have to be able to prove that. You can't just say I want primary custody and they give it to you. It don't work like that. So that's why a lot of men not even gonna ask. You know what I'm saying? Because they know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she may be crazy towards me. You know what I'm saying? She may do crazy shit towards me, like slash my tires, bust my windows and shit like that. But when it come to that kid, make my kid hair done all the time, clothes are washed and clean. You know what I'm saying? I can't prove that she's an unfit mother. You know what I'm saying? An unfit parent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can prove that bitch crazy, but I
Yeah.
can't prove she's an unfit mother.
Exactly. But right, Deb, and I agree with you. Some fathers are better, right? I used to work, she said she used to work at child support court, but men aren't asking for primary in court. The moms are often stuck with the kids. You think they're stuck? Or you think the moms just automatically want custody of their kids? You know, it's very rare that I
They
hear
want
moms say,
custody so they get that money.
oh, you think that's the primary reason the mothers want custody of the kids is for the money?
You know, as a human being, you know what I'm saying? You both love the shit out your child. Like that goes without saying. But the reason why this
Yeah.
motherfucker is in court is because of money. That's why you brought him to court for money. Otherwise, if you didn't care about this man's money, you wouldn't give a fuck about no child support. You would have told that nigga when he said that he didn't want to be the father, you let him go on about his business.
Is it about caring about the man's money or being able to take care of the child?
If the man told you he ain't want a kid and you still chose to have that kid, your concern shouldn't be about taking care of that child. You should have thought about that when he told you he didn't want to be a father. You should have got that abortion.
Ed.
That's why I
Uh-uh.
said we have choices. Like I said, we have choices, and you chose. Even after he told you I ain't want a kid. So you put yourself in that position. Accountability. Accountability. See?
Yeah, I agree, Deb. A lot of men don't want primary custody. Now, there are some men that I know that do have custody of their children, right? Because they
I
asked
take
for
it.
it. I have a whole girlfriend whose ex-husband took her to court and fought for primary custody of the child, right? And he
I
has
got the
primary custody. He had because the child is grown now. But my girlfriend had to pay child support, and when she skipped a couple of payments, she ended up in Fulton County Jail. They don't give a fuck. They lock you up whether you're a woman or a man.
Yep.
Okay, they don't give a fuck. So Deb said in child support court, no, they stuck. I've seen so many women that don't want them either. They just stress. They don't have an out when the man ain't stepping up to take them. Okay, I mean, I wanted my kid. I ain't let my kid go nowhere, but I can understand that, and I think that's what happened to my girlfriend. She wanted a little break and she signed papers, not realizing that she signed over custody because she was so anxious. She thought she was just taking a 6-month break, but that motherfucker got her for full custody. Not reading the fine lines, not reading the fine lines. Okay. She spent years in court trying to fight that custody back, and the court was like, the dad got full custody, you paying child support. That's it, and that's all. That was
Well,
the first
okay.
time I've seen a woman struggle with child support in my experience.
Then, then, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, but she can't get pregnant on her own. That is true.
Exactly. I
You know
agree
what I'm
with
saying?
that.
And there was a choice that she made to lay down with him without a condom.
Y'all both made the
And there
choice.
was they both made a choice. And they both have a choice once she get pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
I
They both have a choice. You don't take one choice away just because some shit didn't happen and all of a sudden you the only one with a choice now. Nope. Nope. Kiss my ass. You know what I'm saying? The choice is
no.
there still.
Once y'all lay down without that condom, y'all chose the risk of pregnancy. There's
The
no choice
risk.
after that in my
You chose the risk. You chose
yeah.
the risk of getting pregnant. But once you see if you do get pregnant, you still have a choice. The choice ain't stopped because you got pregnant all of a sudden. There's still a choice here. The choice is, are you gonna be a parent or are you not? You have that choice alone.
And
I have
that
no say so in that now.
and that's the mentality that ends people in child support court, because men be like, I didn't ask for this motherfucker, but you be like, oh yes, you the fuck did when you fucked me unprotected, so now I'm dragging your ass to child support court. That's why some men end up in child support court, because they be running from the accountability of it, and they think that it's easy for women to just say, oh, I'm just gonna go get an abortion. Some women are terrified about getting
Nah,
abortions.
that's not. I never said the choice was gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have choices in life. Nobody ever said that your choice was gonna be easy. You just
Mm.
got to pick the easiest choice for you. Now, is it easier? Is it an easier choice for you to go and get this abortion and deal with that right now, or is it easier for you to deal with struggling for the next 18 fucking years because you know he ain't gonna be there?
Mm.
You have that choice. You may not like it, but the choice is yours.
Mm. Zen, I agree. I mean, that's a great question. With the changes to the abortion laws in some states like Texas, where people change their ways, I guess Ghost is getting ready to go get a vasectomy. So, do we think that more and more men will get
Facts.
vasectomies, being that we have Handmaid's Tale in some states?
But what I hope men do once you get these vasectomies, don't tell that bitch. Tell her. Don't tell her. Let her fuck around and end
I
up
saw
pregnant.
a video clip where this man released a video of his girl saying that she pregnant. And he said, how are you pregnant? And she said, we're having a baby. And he said, I had a vasectomy 2 years ago. And she was like, what? And he videotaped it. And he said, I had a vasectomy. And he pulled out his paperwork 2 years ago. And she said, why would you have a vasectomy without telling me? He said, no. How are you pregnant if I have a vasectomy? How did you get pregnant? And so they're both arguing too fast. She's arguing why he hid the fact that he got a vasectomy. Meanwhile, she pregnant, and he's trying to figure out who the fuck you pregnant by, because it certainly is not me. Who do you think is wrong there?
Well, were they in a relationship or were they married?
They in a relationship.
That
They didn't say
ain't
they were married, but they came across like they live together and they're in a relationship.
relationship wise, he ain't gotta tell you shit. I mean, his life ain't dedicated to you. He ain't gotta tell you shit. He made the choice that was best for him.
They live together though.
Don't matter. Like,
Okay.
you can put that motherfucker out today and not have shit else to do with him. No ties to this man whatsoever. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? At all.
So
The
who's
main
wrong?
question is
So he got
she
a vasectomy and didn't tell her, and she's pregnant.
bitch, you cheating and you're trying to avoid that conversation. That's why you keep asking why I get a vasectomy without telling you. Nah, bitch, that's not the motherfucking question. Question is, why are you cheating? You're cheating. It's clear now you're cheating. You know what I'm saying? Well, who, Lord?
Oh, I
Mm.
understand. Said you could still get pregnant with a vasectomy up to 5 years of getting one. But in this case, through the conversation, she kind of admitted that she cheated, right? In this case. So, y'all motherfuckers, y'all will run from accountability when a bitch get pregnant and want to have a kid. Effective parenting, Cheryl Lee said, effective parenting doesn't always depend on gender, but on qualities like love, understanding, communication, support, and involvement in a child's life. That's true. But I do feel like fathers do have a different effect on kids. I do. I know when my father spoke, I mean, when my mother spoke, I listened, but I kind of tested her a little bit, even though I know she would whip my ass. But baby, when my father spoke,
You
I
sit
didn't,
down and shut the
I
fuck
didn't play
up.
with the shit. I
You
didn't play
sit
with the
down and
shit when
shut
my dad spoke.
the fuck up.
Deb said, okay, even though I don't like ghost delivery, he is telling the truth, because we as women bear the responsibility. We need to choose better or keep our legs closed. I mean, you know, we don't have to like each other's delivery on here, right? But you're right, Deb. The facts are still the fucking facts, right? He's giving us his opinion based on a man's perspective, right? We might not like it, but the shit is the way it is. This is why there's so many women out here that have children and the fathers are not around, because why? Men feel exactly like this. Like, I didn't choose this part.
Mm-mm.
The fuck? I didn't choose this part. All right. But then you have the population of guys who say they didn't choose this part, but then get mad when another man steps into their child's life and be like, oh, I don't want that other man taking care of my kid, but you're not doing it.
I ain't never been the type of dudes where I wouldn't care if you was a one night stand type of chick, or if I got drunk one night and fucked somebody I knew I shouldn't have been just based on how they look. You know what I'm saying? And got her ass pregnant. I can't leave no kid out there that I know that's mine and not be involved in their life in some type of way.
You
Like I can't
You've
fucking
seen
do
it
it. Like
go.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I made that promise to myself a long time ago that I would be nothing like my sperm donor. You know what I'm saying? So I can't leave no kid out there that I know I got and not be involved.
Mhm.
Like I've had I won't say a total of like 3 different women tell me that they wanted me to donate some sperm to them because they wanted to have my kid, but didn't want me involved. Mm-mm, but I can't take that risk because you can still put me on child support, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna fuck you up. Uh, and then you talking about not being involved, and I can't do it. Like I ain't be able to do it. Then like
Yeah,
I just wouldn't be able to do it.
yeah. I agree with you, Pat. Most women don't want to go for child support, but if they need assistance, they don't have a choice. And some women don't even go for child support, they get on welfare. And what happens is when they get on welfare and they collect food stamps, they collect Medicaid, or they get
That
some
put me
rent
on child
support,
support.
the social services division 9 times out of 10 enforces child support because they don't want to have to take care of your child, right? So they make you look for the father and take him to child support and pay a portion of that money. Some people are forced to do that. I agree with that, Pat. Deb said, as Zen, as a social worker, worked with children my whole life, it's just more and more kids coming into care because of careless decision making. It's just sad. Damn, I don't know if I would be at my heart. That job must be so hard, Deb. Whew. That job must be hard being a social worker.
I will say they have their days where they be stressed the fuck out behind it.
Yeah.
They have their days, man. And I tell me y'all some strong motherfuckers because I couldn't do it. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with damaged kids like that on a daily.
Yeah.
First of all, I
That's
ain't got the patience. I ain't got the patience. I'm gonna tell your little bad ass go sit the fuck down somewhere before I knock your ass out. Like I'm gonna talk to you crazy. You know what
well
I'm saying?
if you
Like I threaten kids, like I threaten my kids a lot. Like, but half the time I don't do shit. You know what I'm
yeah, yeah, yeah.
saying? That's all I gotta do is threaten them. But when I threaten you and when I was saying like when I say something to you, it's gonna sound fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna sound harsh. But at 9 out of 10, I ain't finna do shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I love kids too motherfucking much. You know what I'm saying? Like I threatened Maddox ass all the motherfucking time about whooping her ass. I couldn't tell you the last time I actually whooped that girl, man. But she do be doing shit that deserve it, but I still just can't fucking do it.
Yeah.
I will,
Yeah.
I have to, but man, I don't like whooping kids because man, that shit breaks. And I understand as a parent now what my mama meant back in the gap when she whooped my ass. She was like, "This is hurting me more than it's hurting you." I
Mhm.
used to think, "Bitch, how? I'm the one getting hit."
Yep, that
But
was
now
the
I get it.
saying. This is hurting me
Now I
more
get
than
it.
you, and I didn't understand that either. But as I got older, I understood it. Yep.
Yeah, it was like, man, this was crushing me on the inside to have to whoop you.
Yeah. 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 I feel for anyone that works with mental health or children. There's so much to it, and I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to keep my emotions straight. Me either, Zen. It breaks my. That's why I said it has to be hard for Deb.
Straight up, because I may be an asshole, man, but I got a heart.
Yeah. I could see that ghost. I was gonna say we could see that, but everybody might not be able to see that. But that's why I love you, because you are an asshole. But I love you because you're an asshole with a big heart. And you're really not an asshole. It's just your delivery might sound assholish, but it's really not. It's just who you are. And that's why I can respect and I appreciate you, because I know that it comes from a loving place. And that's why I
It
guess I
do.
love it.
It do.
It remind me
It
a little
do.
bit of myself, because I come out with some bullshit too, and people be like, "Well, fuck Robin, that's real fucked up," but I be like, with love, with love.
Right?
I
right? Like
mean with
ain't no evilness behind it, right? Ain't no evilness behind my words. Like it may sound rude, sound a little evil, but it's coming from a place of love. Like I give a fuck. That's why I'm being so fucking harsh, because I give a fuck. And
give
I
a
feel
fuck.
like ain't nobody told you like this. Everybody caught in your motherfucking feelings when they tell you some more sugarcoat some shit. I'm not doing that. I don't know
Yeah,
how to do that. First off, I don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Which
yeah.
is why I come out the way that I do, because I don't know how to sugarcoat nothing. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yeah. Well, it's
No,
gonna
I'll
be.
destroy your feelings and help you heal after that.
I know that's right. But guys, I literally started to advertise the Houston trip, right? Yes, Zen. We love everybody on this show. I love y'all, right? And it's so many different personalities on
Man,
this show. But I love every one of y'all, right, for the contribution of your personalities to this show. But I just
it's
started
all love, baby.
advertising the Texas trip. So it's real, y'all. It's fucking for real, y'all. All right. I'm advertising the trip. It's out there. I'm gonna keep advertising the trip and collecting names. Again, I have names on my list that I think are going. Cheryl Lee, Donovan Damaris, Valerie, Kevin Feaster, and Yalt is a maybe. Okay. I don't have any other names on here. So if anybody else is going, I even printed it in Discord. If anybody else is going, please make sure that I know that you're coming. All right. Because I never know what I'm going to do. For Mexico, I gave out welcome bags, gift bags. I had prizes and shit like that for the games and stuff like that. I still have. I'm gonna wear y'all asses out. I got a game that we're gonna play, especially because we're at the beach house. I got a game we're gonna play. Everybody better to fuck participate, okay? And there's gonna be prizes and there's gonna be all kind of things. Of course, we're gonna have drinking games, so make sure you bring your throat and a lot of water. Okay,
And make sure you eat, because you gonna need it.
make sure you
You
eat.
gonna
And
need
if you gotta fucking throw up, the beach is right outside. Go the fuck outside, throw up in the sand and kick some sand around. All right, do that. Don't throw up in the
right.
house. We don't want to smell it and we don't want to see it. The fuck.
Thinking I'm thinking, man, I'm gonna be filled up with liquor that weekend.
And Ghost, when I
Um,
land, you know what I'm gonna need from you. Don't say it on here, but
I got
okay,
you.
because
I
I'm gonna
got you.
need that shit.
What day you coming on a
Coming on
Thursday
the
or a Friday?
16th. That's a Thursday.
Okay.
I'm coming on the 16th. That's a Thursday. The activities are from the 16th to the 20th, right? The Thursday through the Monday. But day one is just landing and meet and greet, right? And getting to know each other. But I'm probably gonna leave Tuesday because I need an extra day in case I didn't get something done. Everybody else could leave on the 20th if y'all want to, but I'm probably gonna leave the Tuesday.
Okay, I got you when I get off.
All right. All right. So with that being said, anybody that's coming to Houston, and again, I just want to put this out there. I have big energy, y'all, right? And so with us staying in the same house, everybody gotta know that. Oh my God. Be nice, right? I have big energy. So I'm loud at times. I'm very energetic, right? And I dance around a lot. Don't pay me no fucking mind. Just it's all a part of the fun. I ain't trying to go after your mans. Nobody get jealous,
Yeah.
okay? I'm just saying.
And just in case, no, say since you put that out there, just in case that me and King stay there one night or whatever, you know what I'm saying, the weekend, whatever. I'm an early person. I'm a morning person. I be up early. I'm up by like 7 something in the morning. So if you one of these type of motherfuckers that get up at 10, 11 o'clock, your day is gonna be ruined.
I get up early.
I just want you to know. I'm an early
Early.
bird,
And
man.
I'm noisy. I get up early. I want my coffee. I'm gonna be outside with you ghosts doing the thing. I mean, I get up early.
Right.
Okay. And so I'm all right with that. So
I
you staying
mean,
in the house, don't be grumpy
I'm like,
because you want to sleep till 3 o'clock. Don't be grumpy because we're noisy. Don't be grumpy because we drinking and we playing games. This is going to be a turn up weekend. So if you don't think you can handle the loud and energetic vibes of what's getting ready to go on, don't fucking stay in the beach house.
right, and leave Flo at home that weekend. We don't need Jamu swings and all that other
Oh,
shit. Leave Flo at home.
yeah, we don't want no bloody tampons and pads in the garbage can. But in the event that it happens, just make sure
I
you
mean,
clean it up
nature's
yourself.
nature's nature. You know what I'm saying? Nature's nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm more concerned about your mood swings.
Oh, listen, don't listen. Leave the attitudes at home for real,
Yeah,
for
we
real.
coming to have fun, goddamn. We come
Because
to
I can tell you
have
no lie.
fun.
There's a couple of people that's going in this group that got a few mouths. They might check you if you come there acting up. I'm just saying the energies that are going. They might be like, we're not here for the bullshit. Go upstairs and close your
I'm one
door.
of them. I'm one of them.
We know. We know. So don't mess up a good time, all right? Don't mess up a good time. We don't want this to be the Bad Girls Club weekend. We're trying to have a great motherfucking time, all right? And so I just need to put that out there because, I'm very like a jumping bean, as y'all can see in Mexico. And some people take that as flirty or whatever, but I ain't asking y'all mans. I'm not. I just be loving up on everybody, okay? I just
Smokey
wanted to
coming
announce
anyway.
that. So
Oh,
that's
I told Smokey about you.
you did.
I did. So he's waiting to meet you.
Oh God, come on, Smokey. Is he bringing his bike? The fuck? He in the club, right?
The founder.
Oh, he a founder. Okay.
Yeah, so he been in it since the start, since 9-5.
Okay. Okay, cool. This is gonna be exciting. Houston is gonna definitely be fun. I know, Deb,
Right.
I keep saying I'm
That
gonna
shit
call you. I'm gonna
lit.
definitely call you
That shit gonna be
before this weekend
lit.
is over. And work through the details of what's happening and anything that you need from me. And we'll go from there. I'm loving it. I'm still working out my flight. As soon as I book my flight, I will let you guys know my flight. I'm trying to book it around Damaris and Donovan since I'm staying with them a day or two, since now we're staying at the beach house a couple of days. I know Valerie, I think is staying with you, Debbie. I love y'all. I'm like y'all opening y'all houses to complete strangers. Valerie is staying with Deb for when we land. So, I know she'll be in good hands. So we have to figure out where everybody else is kind of staying so that we
Say,
put a schedule together.
y'all, let me tell you something. Y'all have never in y'all fucking life. Think about the best friend that you got right now. Everybody that's on this podcast, think about your best friend.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Y'all ain't never had a motherfucking friend in y'all life like them, like Debbie and Kenya, like they a whole little circle. Y'all ain't never in y'all fucking life had no better
Believe
friend.
it, Ghost, because when
On some
Valerie
real
was like,
shit.
Deb said I could stay with her. I was like, you don't even know her. She was like, she said I could stay with her. I was like, what?
Y'all ain't
Shit,
never had
I
better friends
love
than her.
it. I love it, y'all. I love it. So don't wait too late. Remember, it's Thanksgiving holiday and prices will jump. I know I'm watching the prices. They're still good for now. It's a week before Thanksgiving, so it's not that bad for now, right? The last time I checked, it was about 193 round trip, which is not bad. And so, being that I don't have to pay for a hotel, I'm gonna book my shit soon. And I was just hoping that I didn't have to be at the airport wondering where the fuck I was gonna go because I'm supposed to be staying with Donovan and Damaris. So I needed to make sure that they were landing around the same time I'm landing. But if not, I'm gonna call one of y'all motherfuckers to come get me from the airport. I won't be homeless for long. So I'm planning on getting in November 16th, and I like to get an early flight so I could get settled and get my thoughts together and be ready for the meet and greet. All right. We got to figure out where we're meet and greeting on the 16th because we all have to meet up and introduce ourselves to each other because I do not want the first day that we meet each other to be at the beach house, right? I need us to everybody to land on the 16th, check in, and then let's do a meetup someplace. Maybe that night we could go to like a line dancing or some kind of something. I don't know as a meet and greet, but I'll talk to Deb and Kenya about it and see what their thoughts are on that. All right. And with that, y'all, I'm gonna go towards ending the show. I'll be staying with my daughter. Okay, Cheryl Lee is staying with her daughter. Yes, baby. Deb said that's and you're staying in the beach house, right, Cheryl Lee? Because I know you're not driving to Galveston every day. Um, Yes, we got to do a welcome happy hour. It has to be a meet and greet, Deb. So let's talk about location for that so that we can get that out on the itinerary so everyone knows where to meet and what time. Okay.
Papa Do's. Papa Do's.
Oh, Papa Do's? Okay,
I
Papa
love
Do's.
Papa Do's.
Papa
That,
Do's.
that, that that's an option.
Okay.
Papa
So
Do's, man.
meet
Kenya
and
love that
greet
place.
November 16th. Um, we have to find a location and time. So we could probably do like a 8 p.m. meetup. That would give people time to land, get where they need to go, and then meet
Ain't it
us at
so?
the spot.
Favorite spot.
That's Tiffany's favorite spot. Okay, Papa Do's. Okay. They got good drinks and shit.
What? Say, man, a swamp thing or a three-wheel motion, and you in the dough.
Hold up. You said a swamp thing?
A
That's a
swamp
drink?
thing, yes, a swamp thing or a three-wheel motion. I
He
promise
said
you.
yes.
I
Yes.
promise you. That's all you need is one. You good. That's all you need is one, and the regular size, not even the large one, and you're good.
Oh,
See what I'm
Dev
saying?
said
Yeah,
yes,
hey,
really.
yeah, they on point.
All
Papa
right,
Do's
so
drinks be on point.
that's where we're gonna do our thing at. I mean, we can start earlier if happy hour starts at
Yeah,
6.
sidecars are good too.
Who? Oh, the sidecar drinks? Okay. Well, we got some drinks. All right. So with that, y'all, Texas is in the works. All right. I got my list of people who's going so far. Anybody else that ends up and that wants to go, let me know. Cause I gotta give Peanut a list and I gotta give Deb and Fancy a list so that they know how many people are coming and we know who's staying in the beach house, right? And I don't put out the rules for the beach house. I don't wanna let's not let's love up on each other, okay? Cause
Yeah, and if we're gonna be doing that barbecuing thing or whatever, grilling some meat, at the ranch or whatnot, yeah, we definitely need a head count so we know how much meat
that's
we
what
gotta
I'm
cook.
saying. That's why I'm trying to get a head count
Yeah,
for the Friendsgiving and the barbecue thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
so I
yeah.
need a head count. So far it's 10 of us. The ones in Texas and the ones who's traveling, we got 10 people so far. And then the people that might show up at the motorcycle club, right? Because it is y'all club.
10 sound like a party. 10 sound
10,
like a party
yeah,
already.
it's 10 of us, right? So if you invite now, Smokey would be 11, and whoever else show up at the barbecue, it'll be extra. So, but 10 as far as our crew. Oh, we trying to do coffee with friends after dark. Look at them in person again. We did it.
Yeah.
Tried to do it in Mexico, but we were drunk and hungover and it didn't go over so well. All right, so we gotta try to do this shit again. Coffee with friends Friday night. That'll be the bomb because that'll be when we first get there. I'm not gonna make the mistake and try to leave coffee with friends after dark last because we were drunk and hungover and fucked up by the time we got to coffee with friends after dark. And the only person that had their lingerie on was Aquanda. Everybody else was dressed. Aquanda had a sexy piece on, and I was like, hold up.
I come in all the time with no shirt. That's a man's right there. Just no
Okay.
shirt.
No shirt. Coffee with friends after dark. Friday night. Okay. And we got an idea for that at the beach house.
I
I
don't say
love it.
if you want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're gonna bring yours or if you need a more updated one, but if you need to, you can use my laptop to go live.
Thank you. Say no more. I was gonna beg for somebody's laptop because my shit was ghetto. And Theo's laptop made me put a new MacBook on my Christmas list. I don't know who's gonna get my Christmas list this year, but they gonna cut me because I need a MacBook. That's on the top of my list. All right. And so thank you, Ghost, for offering that because I was gonna beg one of y'all for a laptop. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you
This way I don't
good.
have to travel with the shit. Okay. It don't work anyway. Good morning, mother. I appreciate that. That's less shit in my bag. So now I got more shit for my gifts and my prizes and shit for the games. I gotta think of what kind of prizes I'm gonna give this time.
I don't say, well, get with them because they were talking about doing prizes and shit too. So get with them. See,
Yeah, we need gag gifts. We need funny gifts on top of regular gifts, right? It can't just be regular old gifts. It gotta be some gag gifts in there too. Okay. And I got some ideas. right? And so, I had some good gag gifts in Mexico that these guys got and had to show it to us. I hope y'all use them. I would be interested to know, especially the gift Angel got. I'm not saying Angel got two gifts. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to end the show, and I'm just excited to know that we are ramping up for our next city hopping adventure, Houston. And so I have the names that I have is what I have. I'm going to put a deadline on it so I can give Peanut a head count, but I'm going to call Deb and Fancy this weekend before the weekend is over to discuss some options. And then I'm going to circle back around to you guys and let y'all know what the deadline is for the head count, right? Because we can't keep dragging this out. We need to know what the fuck we're buying. The grocery prices are expensive. All right. And so 10
Yeah,
people
we
is
can
a lot.
always ship shit back to you. Like once you leave or whatever, if you ain't got enough room in your bags, like we can always ship shit to you.
Yeah, because my bags was fucked up. If going to Mexico, coming back was better because most of the shit was given out as gifts and shit. I don't mind,
Yeah.
coming back. It's the coming because I got like
Uh,
all the extra shit that I'm carrying that I
gotcha.
give away. But I might
Gotcha.
be able to ship some of that stuff in advance. I got y'all address.
Yeah, you can do that
Is
too. Yeah, you
is
do that
is
too.
she not using that medicine?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, she's
Okay.
still coughing up her life here now and then, but yeah.
But that's all right. She gotta keep using it. All right. I just wanted to make sure. All right, y'all. So I'm ending the show because it's 9:51 and I got meeting to
All
attend
right.
to and
Yeah,
work.
I'm all
Thank you, Ghost, for co-hosting as usual. I am so fucking
always.
excited, y'all, about the next series of events. I'm so excited to be meeting more and more people as we continue to city hop. And our next city on the list is going to be Chicago, but we have to figure out at what's the best time of year to travel to Chicago. And I'm going to be leaning on Aquanda and Angel for itinerary ideas in Chicago. We might rent an Airbnb. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to navigate in Chicago. Again, I'm going to rely on Angel and Aquanda to come up with some advice on how we navigate that. Yes, it was a good heated conversation, Deb, but what I'm more excited about is having these conversations in person, right? Because in Mexico, we had some deep conversations and I loved the in-person interactions because we were able to hug each other. We were able to look each other in the eyes. We were able to feel the weight of what someone else was releasing. All right. And so I'm excited to unpack because just because we going to Houston to have a party, right, and stay in a beach house, that doesn't mean that we're not going to have topics of discussion because this platform is about healing and growing, healing together. All right. And in order to continue along those lines, in the middle of the fun, we're going to still be having topics of discussion, right? Because healing doesn't have to be sad. We can have fun doing it, but we still gonna do it. So we still will have conversations up and close and personal in Houston, and I love it. Um, okay, Michelle, you love Chicago, so maybe you're on board when we do our Chicago trip. But our Texas trip is November 16th to the 20th. So whoever is interested in going, please make sure I have your names so that I can submit them. If I do not have your names, you might not get a burger at the Motorcycle Club barbecue. You might not get any food at the Friendsgiving, all right? Or some other people going to get less food on their plates. And so that might make them want to cut you because you didn't tell us you were coming in advance, all right? And so with that, y'all, I'm going to leave y'all with the positive vibes because I know even when you feel low, you can still what?
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
And you
Even when
can.
there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
And I don't. This is Coffee with Friends, and I'm Roar to the bone. Yes, y'all. Love and peace. See you tomorrow. Freestyle Friday. Get this message on the way out. Hey, hustle hard. Hey, I'm coming back to Florida, maybe October, mother. I've been doing shit my way. Love you back. Michelle.
Wish now, switching you can go and obtain.
Anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, just believe. What? With the negativity. But I slide right by that energy. Hey!
Even when you feel low, you can still go.
What?
Even when you feel slow, you can still
And you
go.
can.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
I never answer to no, man, I still go. And I don't, y'all. I'ma let this play a little bit more because y'all need the rest of this shit. Get this whole message. I need y'all to get all of it today. You got a mind, but even that can change. You can flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain.
That's why I say,
Fake it till we make it, eh?
and if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts
And put
them to a game. Take the best thoughts and put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain.
Hey!
Never slow yourself down.
Never slow yourself down.
Start a pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally restore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
I never answer to no, man, I still go. Peace, y'all. I'm out. Hey!